Hello all, we are from Skill to Hire. Now let us see how to generate and distribute certificates to the participants through Google Forms. So for that we have to go to Google Drive and we have to sign in using our Gmail account. So once we sign in we can view something, we can get diverted to this Google Drive. So we have to now create a Google form. So to create a Google form we have to click on new option available. So once you click on that, we have to go to more options and we have to click on Google Form. As soon as we click on Google Form, you can find a Google Form is created here. So now we have to download a Certify M add-on. So using which we can generate the certificates. So for that, to download that add-on, we have to go to more options available to the top right corner. So clicking on which we can find some options in which we have to click on add-ons option. So once we click on add-ons option, we can find a pop-up menu. So here we can search for that particular application. So that is Certify M. So we have to search for that. So that Certify M will look something like this. So we have to click on that Certify M option and we can find something called as install option here. I have already installed it. So it is showing me as uninstall. So we can find install option here. So before we install it, it can be done in two ways. Like if you have signed in to the Google Drive using some business Gmail account, in that case you can find two options. One is domain install and one is normal install. So if you want to if you want to install the entire domain of Certify M, you can just click on domain install. So doing which you can distribute 1500 certificates per day. So if you are a general user, if you have signed in with your personal account, then in that case you can find only install option. So installing which you can just generate 100 certificates per day. So now as soon as you click on install, it will get installed and you can close this pop-up menu. So once we close this, we have to reload this entire Google form. So as soon as we reload this Google form, we can find some option as add-ons. So we have to click on this add-ons and we can find Certify M. So click on this Certify M. Upon clicking which we can find some option as enable Certify M, or in some cases it will be showing as show Certify M controls. So we have to click on that option like enable Certify M. So once we click on that, it takes some time. So we have to click on get started button available. So once we click on this get started button, it takes some time and it shows some Certify M controls to the right bottom corner. So here we can find the settings like controls to this Certify M. So before going in detail about this Certify M controls, let us change the settings for this particular Google form. So for that we have to click on the settings button available. So once we click on the settings option, we will be finding three settings available. One is general, one is presentation, one is quiz. So we have to click on general settings and make sure you click on this collect email addresses. So if you don't do this, or if you don't select this particular option, right, then the certificates will not be distributed. That certificates cannot be distributed to the participants. Make sure you check this box and also make sure you select this limit to one response box. So once we are done with this, if you want to make this a Google form, a quiz or an assessment, so we have to go to quizzes settings and click on make this a quiz. So if you want to make this a quiz, only in that case you can just click on this make this a quiz and you can just do the settings as I have done. You can just select all these options that I have done. So you can just pause the screen. I can just follow these instructions. And if as this is a demo, I don't want it to be a quiz, so I am not unselecting this particular option. And make sure you select these two options. You have to select these two options for you to distribute the certificates. So now we have to click on save and let us get back. No, as soon as you save it, right, you can find this email address question added to your Google form. Make sure you add this email address option by clicking on settings and selecting this particular option. So now let us get back to the Certify M controls. So here you can find some option saying passing. So if you are conducting it as a quiz, if you are making it a quiz, so you have to give some passing percentage, upon crossing which the participants will get the certificate. So here, as this is not a quiz, I want to keep it as 0%. So as this is not a quiz, I am keeping it as 0%. So doing that, we have to now select the template of the certificate. So Certify M will provide you with some default templates, or else if you want to use some custom template created by you, you can just click on this use a custom template. So now let us see how to create a custom template, and after doing that we will include that particular custom template. So for that, let us get back to this Google Drive, and we have to click on new options, and we have to click on Google Slides. So finally we have to create a Google slide over here, Google presentation with one slide. So clicking which we can just, it creates a Google presentation. So you can just do some editing to this particular slide and create your custom template. So I have already done it. So let me just show you that. So for that, let me just show you the template that I have created earlier. So this is the template that I have created. So like based on your requirements, you can just customize your template. I have given some designs over here. I have given some random content. So here you can give your college logo. Here you can give the details of that certificate, and also sign signatures, and also some other details as you wish. So this all depends on your individual. So this is how we can create a template. Now make sure you use these variables. So let us see what these variables are. So definitely the username, that is the participant name, is not static, that is it is not fixed, it is some variable, right? The full name or the college name will be continuously different for each participant. It will be different for each participant. So in that case, Certify M is providing us with some variables. So let me show you the variables that Certify M is providing us with. So these are all the variables that Certify M is providing. If you want to go through all these details, you can just pause the video right away and just go through all these details. So in our case, we are using full name. So through which the full name of that participant will be replaced with this full name variable, and also other identifier will be replaced with some other name that I will explain you in a meanwhile. And also certificate ID will be replaced with some random number that is generated by the Certify M itself. We can just include as many variables as we want. In our case, we have included full name, we have included other identifier variable, and also certificate ID variable to our certificate. So now let us get back to that Certify M controls. So as we have created a template, we have to save that particular template. So now we have to click on this template option. We have to click on use a custom template option. So we have to select that particular template, particular file that we have saved just now. So click on select a new file. So upon which you can find some templates available, some presentations available. So as soon as you find that particular template, click on it and click on select and click on save changes. So as soon as you click on save changes, you can find that particular template get selected. So now we have set the passing score to 0% as it is not a quiz. We have created a template to it. Now let us just complete this Google form. So let us give me a title to this. So let us give it as introduction to web. You can give some title. So you can give the title of the workshop or webinar that you have conducted, and email address will be collected. So the next question. So as soon as the email address question, you have to paste a full name question. So the response provided for this particular question will be replaced with this particular full name option. So the next question, the response that is given to the next question posted after this email address question, right? The next question that is pasted after this email address question, the response to this particular question will be replaced with this full name variable. So now set it to short answer, make it as required, and click on add new question. So now we have to give another question. So the response to this particular question will be replaced with this other identifier variable. So make sure you include this other identifier variable. So this variable will get replaced with this particular question, the question that is pasted after this full name. So the full name should be pasted after this email address. So this response will be replaced with this full name variable. and this the next question response will be replaced with this other identifier. In my case, I want to place it as college name. So set it to short answer and make it as required. And now let me create another question. So it can be of anything. Let me take the feedback of it. Let me give the linear scale feedback wherein the participant can just rate that particular feedback, rate the particular session, and let us make it as required. Now we are done with this Certify-M controls and also this Google form settings. Now let me show how the certificate will be generated. Let me just after creating all this, so before that let me tell you, before distributing this particular link for this Google form, make sure you turn this on. So go to Certify-M controls and make sure you turn this on. You can see the status as off, right? We have to turn this on. Once you click on turn on, it takes some time and it turns on. So as soon as you turn it on, right, then after turning it on, then only you have to share the Google form link. So it got turned on. You can see this certificate is on. Now you have to share this Google form link. So upon filling which, the participants can get the certificates to their respective mails. So let me just fill this Google form from my side and check my mail whether I got that or not. So let me fill it with my details. Let me give the name as let me give my name and some college name, and let me give the feedback of 5 and let me submit this. As soon as I submit this, right, so I have submitted this response. Let me check my mail whether I got that particular certificate or not. So it takes some time to load your certificate, to get your certificate to the mail. So we have to wait for a while. So you can see that I got a mail. As soon as the participant fill that Google form, right, they will get the certificate as their to their mail IDs that they have provided in that particular Google form. Let me check that. Let us check this particular certificate. So here you can see that the full name response is like replaced with this full name variable, and the college name response is replaced with this other identifier variable, and some random certification ID is generated by the Certify-M add-on, and it is replaced with the certificate ID variable. So this is how we can generate and distribute the certificates, and we can also customize these text, the text that you want to provide. These also we can like customize those. Let me show you how. So let me get back to this particular Google form and get back to the Certify-M controls, and we have to click on advanced. So we have, once we click on this advanced option, we can find this message that you want to show upon submission, and also you can name the sender, subject of the mail. You can give the content of the body, and you can send it as a PDF document or as an image. You can do all these settings as you wish. So once you do these advanced settings, you can just click on save changes, and this is how you can also customize this particular message. And also now once we are done with this, right, we can also download the records. Like we can also download the responses of that particular participants. For that we have to click on certificate records. So here we can find an CSV file wherein the email address, full name, the college name, the percentage score, the passed, and all will be stored in this particular records. You can just download these records if you want to download it. So this is how we can distribute and generate the certificates to the participants. So upon filling the Google form, they will get the certificate to their respective mails within a due time. And make sure you keep this certificate status on until all the certificates are generated, or all the participants generate those certificates. So thank you all. I hope you will be following these instructions and will be distributing the certificates from your institutions or colleges. Thank you.